guys? Hope y'all are having a good Thursday afternoon. We made it to the month of October. The weather should be cooling down around this month. I know last month it was kind of ups and downs, but the snow was ups and downs last month in September. But anyways, we're in October. It's week 5 of the NFL season. Thursday night, you got Tampa Bay playing Atlanta. Buccaneers defeated the Philadelphia Eagles last week, 33 to 16. The Falcons beat the Saints 20 to 17 with a walk-off field goal. It should be a pretty good game right here. These two teams are rivals in the NFC South. Baker Mayfield's been playing good with Tampa Bay ever since Tom Brady retired. He knows how to make the right plays. Atlanta, they got Kirk Cousins from the Vikings, and he's been playing really good so far. So I'll pick Tampa Bay to win this game because I think the Buccaneers are going to outplay the Falcons. So I'll pick Tampa Bay to win this game. Okay, Sunday you got a London game. You got the Jets playing the Vikings. The Jets, they got embarrassed by the Broncos last week. I know Aaron Rodgers didn't play well, and he went for play after play and wasn't playing really well last week. And the Vikings, I'm surprised that they're 4-0 because they dominated the Green Bay Packers last week. Sam Darnold's been playing really good so far. And I know J.J. McCarthy went out back in August, and should be a pretty good game here. London game at 8:30, so I'll pick the Vikings to win this game because I think Sam Darnold's gonna leave Minnesota 5-0, so I'll pick the Vikings in this one. Okay, you got Carolina playing the Chicago Bears. Andy Dalton is starting for the Panthers. Bryce Young went out. He's already on the bench. I mean, Carolina's been having issues with Bryce Young since they drafted him, and the Bears, they defeated the Rams last week 24 to 18 because the Bears was the team that Andy Dalton played for, and Caleb Williams has been looking really good so far because he's just getting started as a rookie since they drafted him. So I'm going to pick the Bears to win this game because I think Caleb Williams is going to make the right plays. So I'll pick Chicago to win this game. Then you got Baltimore playing Cincinnati. AFC North rivalry. Baltimore, they dominated the Buffalo Bills last week, 35 to 10. Derrick Henry is averaging 5 touchdowns in that game last week, and Lamar Jackson has been playing really good so far. The Bengals, meanwhile, they defeated Carolina. I know Joe Burrow has been trying to get this team back on track since they went through their ups and downs last month, but I'm going to pick Baltimore to win this game because I think Derrick Henry is going to dominate the Bengals. So I'll pick Baltimore to win. Okay, got the Dolphins playing the New England Patriots. Dolphins are without Tua Tagovailoa. I know he went out last month with a concussion against Buffalo. The Patriots, they were embarrassed by the 49ers last week. I know the Patriots, they've been trying to find their right quarterback ever since Tom Brady retired. Gronkowski, Edelman, who all went out. It hasn't been the same for New England, so should be a pretty good game right here. I think the Patriots are going to win because Jacoby Brissett's the quarterback that's starting for New England, so I'm going to pick the Patriots in this one. Okay, you got the Cleveland Browns playing the Commanders. Commanders knocked off the Cardinals last week, 42 to 14. The Browns, they got embarrassed by the Raiders, 20 to 16. This should be a pretty good game right here. I mean, Jaden Daniels has been playing good so far for Washington. I know he's playing like Robert Griffin III, but this is a game right here that I think the Cleveland Browns need to get together. I mean, they were beat by the Texans in the wild card round, and Deshaun Watson's kind of been struggling lately, but I think the Browns are going to win this game because I think Deshaun Watson can get right back on track. And I know there's been rumors saying that Amari Cooper is going to get traded somewhere because I don't think he's not playing really well. So I'll pick the Browns to win this game. Okay, you got the Colts playing the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Colts, they're without Anthony Richardson. Joe Flacco started in that game last week. They defeated Pittsburgh. The Jaguars are 0-4. They've been kind of struggling lately, like ever since they drafted Trevor Lawrence. He signed that big contract back in July, and they almost had it last week against the Houston Texans. I was watching that game on the Red Zone channel, and the Jaguars almost had it, but they just were making plays after plays. They were making a lot of penalties, and it's not looking good so far for Trevor Lawrence. But I'm gonna pick the Colts to win because I think Joe Flacco's been playing really good since he left Baltimore. So I'll pick the Colts to win this game. Okay, you got the Buffalo Bills playing the Houston Texans. The Bills, they were embarrassed by the Baltimore Ravens last Sunday night. Josh Allen didn't look good. I know he kind of misses Stephon Diggs because he got traded to the Texans back in March because of the contract, because he wasn't happy with the way Buffalo was playing. This Buffalo Bills team hasn't gone past that divisional round. The Texans, they hung in there last week. Right now, their record is they're 3-1 so far. They only lost to the Minnesota Vikings a couple of weeks ago, and they need to get it together with their penalties issues. I mean, they got Stephon Diggs, and they're debuting their new uniforms, and C.J. Stroud has been playing good, who led them to that game-winning touchdown against Jacksonville. It should be a pretty good game right here, but I don't know who to pick. Well, I'm gonna pick Buffalo to win this game, but don't be surprised if the Texans get upset by the Bills, because Stephon Diggs is facing his former team, so I'm gonna pick Buffalo to win this game. Okay, you got the Raiders playing the Broncos. Bo Nix has been playing good for Denver. They got that win over the Jets. The Raiders, I don't know what's been going on with the Raiders, but there's been rumors saying that Devontae Adams isn't happy with the Raiders. He's trying to go either to Dallas or the Jets. I'm not sure what's going to happen to Devontae Adams, but the Raiders are trying to get another draft pick, and they need to find solutions to their quarterback issues. But I'm gonna pick Denver to win this game because the Raiders, they don't look good so far. Okay, late afternoon games. You got Arizona playing the 49ers. Arizona's 1-3. They were beat by Washington last week. The 49ers outdueled the New England Patriots 30-13. Brock Purdy has been. I mean, the Niners, they don't have Christian McCaffrey, who's still out, and they haven't learned anything ever since they lost to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. But it should be a pretty good game right here. I think if Kyler Murray can play good football, they should win this game. So yeah, I'll pick Arizona to win because I think the Cardinals get back on track. I know the Niners have been struggling ever since they lost to the Super Bowl to the Chiefs, so I'll pick the Cardinals to win. Okay, got the Packers at Rams. Jordan Love should be back in this game. The Rams don't look good. I mean, the Packers got outdueled by the Minnesota Vikings, and the Rams, they've been kind of struggling lately with their offense, but it should be a pretty good game here. I mean, Jordan Love did good last year, and he's trying to fill the shoes of Aaron Rodgers, and the Rams, I mean, the Rams have been struggling lately, and I know the Rams are a good team without Aaron Donald, who retired during the offseason. I know the Packers, they seem to be missing some of their key starters ever since Aaron Rodgers left, so I'll pick the Rams to win this game because I think Matthew Stafford gets back on track, so I'll pick the Rams. Okay, you got the Giants playing the Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks are 3-1. Giants are 1-3. Giants don't look good. They miss Saquon Barkley. Seattle, they got beat by the Detroit Lions last week on Monday Night Football, 42-29. They just haven't been looking good so far, but I'll pick Seattle to win this game. Okay, Sunday Night Football. It's the rivalries between the Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers. These two teams met in the Super Bowl, in Super Bowl 30, when Troy Aikman was MVP of that Super Bowl. That was the last time Dallas won the Super Bowl. The Steelers, they have issues with their quarterback. I'll tell you more about my Week 5 video tomorrow, previewing the Cowboys and the Steelers game. This should be a pretty good game right here. I think we could beat the Steelers as long as they get the run game going, as long as CeeDee Lamb has a big game, and we could easily beat the Steelers because the Steelers, they've been struggling with their issues of quarterback ever since Ben Roethlisberger retired, and I know DeMarcus Lawrence and Micah Parsons are out of this game, but it should be a pretty good game here. I think we can beat the Steelers because the Steelers don't look good, and I expect a big game from Ezekiel Elliott like he did in 2016. So yeah, so I think we can beat the Steelers on Sunday night, and I'll tell you more when I do the video tomorrow. Okay, Monday night game, you got the Saints playing Mahomes and the Chiefs. The Saints, many thought they were going to go undefeated, but then they lost to the Falcons and to the Eagles. Man, I'm surprised that the Kansas City Chiefs are 4-0. The Chiefs are trying to go for a repeat that I've never seen before, and Mahomes got that win over the Chargers, 17 to 10. But Mahomes needs to start playing better. I mean, Travis Kelsey needs to focus on making the right plays. He can't be focusing on Taylor Swift and other distractions. He needs to get it together because this team is trying to make history for the first time. This team won back-to-back Super Bowls, tied with the Patriots. But yeah, I'm gonna pick the Chiefs in this game because I think Mahomes is gonna outplay Derek Carr and the Saints. So I'll pick the Chiefs to win this game. All right, there you go. There are your NFL Week 5 picks of the 2024 NFL season. Stay tuned tomorrow when I do my video for the Cowboys playing the Pittsburgh Steelers, who have been rivals ever since the 70s and the 90s. I still remember like it was yesterday when Ezekiel Elliott ran in for the game-winning touchdown. So yeah, so I'll tell you more about that game tomorrow. I'll be doing the game preview. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay safe out there. Always make sure you're betting responsibly, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And always make sure that you bet responsibly. So stay safe. Enjoy the games. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.